Morning. Happy Monday. It's a beautiful morning. Good morning.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down.
Casey, I didn't know you would be here this morning.
We're all friends around you. Just join the fun.
Hi, Andrea.
'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point.
Good morning.
Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because
Oh, yeah, I know it was early. Oh, we're going to pray for you
it's a
today.
beautiful day.
Protection that month.
Isn't all? So now let's play.
Share. Good morning.
Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day.
Stepping in to the kids.
Come on, let's play.
Thank you. I am in Sedona. I'm here with my beautiful friend, Kalina Malnar. Good morning, Dennis. Today is National Pretzel Day. All righty, we'll let it be that. I do too, Julie. That is our morning song. It's a Beautiful Day by River Sam. And did Hope come in? We don't have our Hope in here just yet. But Hope and Zena just love the song, and Zena always dances to it. I'm still sharing this out. I'm moving a little slow this morning. Okay, there we go. Now I can turn that off. So I am in Sedona. Wow, what a miraculous experience here already. And I've only been here one day, or one night actually. Jenny Waterhouse, good morning to you. You're in New Hampshire. Yay. Suzanne, good morning. Andrea, I'm so glad you're all here today. Let's do our heart-brain coherence and really get into just connecting the heart and the brain, making that beautiful soul connection between the two. So you touch your heart center. Slow down your breathing. And then you add in some element of love that could look like compassion, care, a hug, an animal, whatever it is for you that puts a smile on your face. Just allow. And we're going to do this for another minute as you listen to the birds outside. I am worthy. I am enough. I am standing in my divine authority. I am a lover of life. I am on my divine path. I am healthy. I am happy. And I am ready to greet this day. I am peace. Please share your I ams. Whatever is your story today, let's put it out there for all of us. Stacy, I am fearless and powerful. You certainly are. You are that. Good morning, Rick Morrow. Robert Dosa, I am accepting, I am allowing. Prachetta, I am healed and healthy. Kathy, I am light, joy, love, and peace. I love that. Kathy, are you at home today or are you on your way to work? Julie, I am joy. Yes, you are. I always associate you with joy. Jenny Waterhouse, I am full of energy. And Stacy, I am leaving now. Can't wait to enjoy food and water. It's our 24th anniversary. What a way to celebrate. Kathy, you're going to work. Well, Stacy, happy anniversary. And I know that you're going to get through this procedure with ease and grace, and you're going to be able to celebrate that anniversary. You're going to have that food and water and just have a beautiful, amazing day, my friend. I love you so much. Prachetta, I am loved. Yes, 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 you are. And Prachetta, how's everybody over there? Navriti, all the family that has been affected by COVID. And I know your heart's still tender, so wishing you a good day and that things are improving and looking up for you every day with you and Prachir. Joanne, good morning to you. I am grateful. Oh, yes. I am so grateful. I cannot even express this feeling of gratitude for being in this beautiful place. I came to Sedona knowing that I had a place to be on Monday, but didn't have any luck in getting into somewhere for Sunday night, which is when I arrived. I came on down from the Grand Canyon after that experience. And this beautiful lady that I've only known online just brought me into her house. And it is a miraculous place. She holds retreats here. She holds circle. She's an amazing healer, light worker. She speaks light language, and so does her I don't know if they're fiance, but they are partners. And it was one of the first experiences after I got here. I just sat with them and he just started speaking light language and gave me a message from the angels. And he connects him with Archangel Michael. His name is William, and he's very powerful. If you're familiar with Kalina Malnar, she's done a lot with our Enlightened World Network. She does a lot of meditations and light language meditations. She's absolutely beautiful. Sally, good morning, good morning. So that was one of my first experiences after I got here and sat with them. And then they have a crystal bed, a crystal mat that they put on a massage bed. And the crystal mat is made up of amethyst and agate, and it lights up, excuse me, it heats up. So I was able to lay on the crystal mat for about half an hour to just release anything from driving, from just the stress of the day, the stress of the drive through the mountain. This mountain is incredible. I can't even tell you how powerful driving into it is. But I did turn my webcam on, or my phone on, with the video on my dashboard as I was driving, and just let it run the video. I think it's like almost 10 minutes worth of driving into Sedona, so you all could see some of the beauty of it. And I'll share that later. I've got to upload it to YouTube. So I laid on the crystal mat, and I'm looking up at the stars, and I see, I believe it was the Big Dipper, and I saw the stars in alignment. And so I'm just laying there enjoying the starry night. And all of a sudden, there was a light that appeared between the two stars. It just came out of nowhere and very bright as the stars. And it blinked, and then it disappeared. So I said something to Colina, and I said, I saw something. I'm not sure what I saw. And she goes, oh yeah, there's ships all the time here. So my first night in Sedona, not only did I manifest being in this absolutely miraculous, beautiful place with these beautiful people, but I had that experience with the UFO, with the crystal bed, with light language. And then we just sat out under the full moon. And I was sitting there just listening to the nature sounds and silence. And all of a sudden, the coyote started howling at the moon. And I did a short video hoping that you all could hear the coyote. How magical. That very first night here in Sedona. This is only the beginning. So they've already shared with me some places that they're going to be able to take me to do the land blessing here in Sedona. And it sounds absolutely magical. William said there's a heart stone right where they want to take me. So that's been the experience of last night. And it only gets up from here, right? It just goes higher. Let's see what Prachetta has to say. Nevride reports are still awaited. Jasmine's aunt is also COVID positive. My friend's family is totally devastated. I spoke to his wife and daughter yesterday, told them we are all praying for them. They're absolutely tired, unhappy, and broken. Yeah, I'm so sorry, honey. I know that was so hard for everyone when his death happened. So lifting you and his family up, Prachetta. Melody, good morning. Sedona is magic. That's the only word to describe it. It's just magic. And I can't wait to show you all that video footage of driving into Sedona. I wish I had it on my computer so I could share it and screen share it, but it's on my phone, and I'll upload it to YouTube, and then I'll be able to put that link so you can just watch it in the YouTube video. I know, Melody. I haven't even watched it back myself. It was just every curve that I turned around, there was more magic just driving. I've never been here before. I didn't know what to expect. And as I thought, well, there'll be a place I can pull over, right? And just make some phone calls, see if I can find a place to stay. There's no place to pull over. It's like this 2-lane road going around the mountain, and you just have curve after curve and very, very, very steep curves. not something you want to drive through at night, for sure. You don't want to do that in the dark. If you're driving into or out of Sedona, you want to make sure that it's in the daytime when you have lots of light and you can see the road and see all the beauty. So I thought that was beautiful driving in. And I thought, oh, Sedona's really, it's a great looking area, very beautiful, lots of, the mountains and all of the power of them. And I had pulled over when I finally found a place to pull over and did the chanting on the side of the road. And then I heard back from my friend Kalina, and her and William had said, come on up to the house. Because I'd said, even if I could stop in somebody's driveway, I would be happy to just have a place off the road. But they brought me into their home. But coming here, oh my gosh, I went by all of those iconic rocks that you all always see, the cathedral rock, all the shapes and forms that were there. And the full moon was coming up over those rocks. So that was another mountaintop experience for me coming into Sedona. I can't wait to get outside and share with you all some of this beauty. I'm going to be staying outside the next 3 nights. I will be at a campground, and I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Kalina has offered that I can stay here if I want this week, but I really feel like I need to be outside here at Sedona. I need to experience that night sky without any light, just seeing the beauty of the stars. She said that when it's not full moon, you can see the Milky Way. You can see every star up there in the sky. So I can't wait for that experience. And I'll light a fire tonight for the full moon. That full moon is magic. We were sitting there looking at it last night and listening to the coyote howl at it and just basking in all of that beauty of it. It is just pure magic. Let's see what we got. Melody, can't wait. I know, right? Suzanne, powerful start in Arizona. Can't wait for the video. Yeah, and this happened after my day at the Grand Canyon. I couldn't go live at the Grand Canyon. I do have some video footage for you all, but there was absolutely no Wi-Fi. Even after I got in my car and tried to go live, just sitting there in the car, there was no Wi-Fi, no internet at all. So the Grand Canyon, totally secluded up there, that big hole in the ground. And that was magical. And that was the start of the day when I got in there and just stood there basking in that. And I have to tell you, the people were amazing, absolutely amazing. People were friendly. I'd offered to take somebody's picture. They were doing a selfie. There were 3 of them. So I offered to take the picture for them. And so the guy returned the favor and took my picture standing by the rail. He was a professional photographer. So how perfect, to not just have a stranger offer to take your picture, but a professional photographer that took several shots of me while I was standing there. And then he was sharing some of his experience as a photographer and doing the really dangerous things that some photographers do. He had told me there was one place he was at, he had jumped down onto a cliff, that was a ledge of the cliff that was jutted out. And he had his camera in his hand. And when he landed on that edge, it broke off and he fell with this ledge. And And thank God it wasn't like a Grand Canyon fall. He was able to just fall down, so many feet. He said that was it. He gave it up after that. He goes, I can't do that anymore, because I guess he just really saw that could be the end. And as I was there at the Grand Canyon, there were so many people that were out on the ledges, just sitting at the very edge of the canyon. And I know that's magical, but I couldn't even watch. Y'all know I have to have something to hold on to if I'm up high, if I'm looking down at a distance. So I just admired all of those, and one of them photobombed my picture. They were right behind me, and that was at the edge, the very cliff of this canyon. So yeah, it was just so amazing, such a powerful experience to be there, in all that energy, the energy that comes up out of that canyon and the mountain that surrounds it. There were, as I took the video and took some pictures of it, there were faces in that mountain that I'd never seen before. I was there about 9 years ago and really enjoyed looking at it, and just looking at it as one of the seven wonders of the world, this magical place. This time I was looking more with the spiritual eyes and seeing what was there, what was in all of that energy. And I saw faces, I saw movement, I saw angels. The clouds were magical. The clouds that came up over the canyon contained shapes in the clouds there was like one perfect circle inside of the clouds. So I was able to capture that with my camera, and just, I know, extreme activity from beyond that was going on there. So I don't even have words to express how magical both of those places, the Grand Canyon and then coming into Sedona, you can't put words to it. It's just that magical. Okay, so let's see what we got. Prachetta, there was shortage of oxygen in the hospital. 25 people died together in the hospital. Unfortunately, my friend was one of them. I am so sorry to hear that, honey. I knew that he had passed, but I didn't know that circumstance. Yes, we are definitely lifting up India. I think the whole world right now is lifting up India and praying for this to pass and for help to arrive to help you all out over there. Kathy, many blessings and prayers for all who need it. I'm walking into work now. Thank you, Teri, for sharing all these wondrous experiences with your Peapod family. Thank you and love you all. Have a beautiful day, Kathy. I hope this day goes with ease and grace for you at work. Deirdre, happy Monday. It's Manifesting Monday. I was just sharing some of my manifestations, and then we're going to talk about manifesting. Sally says, I cannot do any type of edge. I'm so completely afraid of heights, not even on TV. Yeah, and Pat Moss, you're also afraid of heights. I don't know what that is. I was talking to William about it last night as we were sitting out under the full moon. And I was saying how I just can't do that. And he's a climber. He hikes and climbs. And so he goes up on the big rocks that are here in Sedona. I just can't. So I won't be doing any mountain climbing while I'm here. I'll go to the mesa. I'll go to the place that's flat. Okay, so let's talk about manifesting. I just shared with you some of what I manifested yesterday, a professional photographer, speaking with some beautiful people and having a wonderful experience at the Grand Canyon, and then coming in here with all the beauty of Sedona. And wow, how magical. just absolutely magical manifestations. That's what it was. Before I even did the focus on the full moon energy, this full moon is called the pink moon. And coming up over those red rocks, it was very pink as I was driving into Sedona. So manifesting is about believing, believing that you're worthy. So let's do that first. I want everybody that's willing and that can to type into the comments, I am worthy. I am worthy. And when you type those words in, look at them, look at the words and feel the energy of it. Feel the worthiness inside of you. I am worthy. It's not egotistical. It's not a greed or any energy of being above anybody else. It's your own worthiness. It's what you are, expressing your energy in a way that says, I am a king in my life, or I am a queen in my life. I am the highest that can be. You're on the same level as Gandhi or the Dalai Lama or Oprah or whoever you hold in high regard. You are just as worthy. You are just as special. You are just as elevated in God's eyes as anybody else. There is no greater than or lesser than. We are all equal. And that's what it means to go into your worthiness. It's your equality with everybody else, not looking at some person as being up on the mountaintop and untouchable. Everybody is touchable, everybody. And when we stop comparing and doing oh, that person has so many gifts and that person has so many skills. Well, skills are learned, and we all have the ability to learn those skills, to hone those gifts that are our birthright, our clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience. All of those are spiritual gifts. They're inside of our brain. That pineal gland sits inside of the brain of all of us. Nobody has one that's bigger. Nobody has one that's smaller. They're all the same. So we're all given the exact same abilities. What are we doing with it? Are we spending our time saying, oh, you have more than I do, so there's not enough for me? That's a lack mentality. To manifest, we have to get into our worthiness. So thank you. Thank you, Robert. Angie Taylor. Yay. Thank you, Robert and Angie and Julie and Prachetta, Sally, Tammy, Andrea, Deirdre, Suzanne. Thank you for acknowledging your worthiness today. You are worthy. You are powerful. And you are a magnificent manifester when you feel into your worth, when you feel that I am enough just as I am. Everything that I need, I have inside of me. I don't have to look outside of me for anything, any validation, any information. It's all in me. I already have it. I manifested in this lifetime downloading an energy healing modality. That was given. It was just freely brought to me. I manifested that. And when I asked Spirit and sat and talked with the angels, I'm going, why me? I don't understand why this came through. I wasn't feeling into all the worthiness of having that happen. And the answer was so clear. Why not? Why not? So if you're having that thought of being small, if you're shrinking back and playing small and thinking that you don't deserve to have something, why would that ever happen to me? Why would I get a download? Why would I get something to bring forth into the world, to birth into the world? The answer is, why not you? Why not you? You are just as deserving as everybody else. You are worthy. You are worthy to be heard, to be seen, to be acknowledged, and so worthy of the love that God and the angels and masters bring forth. Accept your worthiness. Accept, align, allow. As Marietta says, she teaches us that. And when we can get into the acceptance and the aligning to the energy and then allowing what comes in, that's when we're going to manifest those mountaintop experiences. That's when we're going to manifest standing on the edge of one of the 7 wonders of the world and being in a beautiful place like Sedona or Mount Shasta. It's when we feel our worthiness, we know that we are unstoppable. The only limits we have are what we place on ourselves. So if you're wanting to manifest in your life, this is the secret. It is the way to do it. Feel into your worthiness. Feel into the power that's there, that's yours. It's your power. It's not anybody else's. Nobody can give you that power. Nobody can make you do, say, believe anything than what comes from inside of you. So if you believe you're worthy, if you believe that you're enough, the manifestation will come. I love doing Manifestation Mondays. I just love talking about manifesting, seeing all of you, finding your power, finding that you are deserving. And yes, indeed you are. And I just manifested Christina. Hello, darling. Just checking in on Mama P and sending love. I am powerful and worthy. I am enough. And I know what it feels like to not feel that way and do everything I can to lift others around me instead of. Absolutely. When we focus on how we are giving instead of what we are getting, that manifestation just increases. Thank you for being here today. Extra love to Tammy, Stacy, and Pranchetta, and have a great week. Christina, I love you so much, and I can't wait to be with you this afternoon. I will be doing my show, I believe, from here before I go to the campground. And so you all hopefully will be able to see more of this area and more of the beauty as we share today on Angel Wings at 6 o'clock Eastern Time. Christina's my co-host. And yes, Christina says, I will manifest bringing someone joy today. Yes, yes, yes. That's a beautiful manifestation. Okay. So Dennis says, we are most assuredly worthy. Absolutely. Alice Perez, thank you. Good morning. Yes, yes. We're putting you in our prayer circle for healing and positive energies and strength, and welcome. Welcome to the Morning Cuppa JoY. So anything that you want to put in for prayer requests, go ahead and do that. I just noticed the time. It flew by. And that's what happens when you get into excitement and allowing and feeling into worthiness. The time just flies by. So any prayer requests that you have, please place those in there now. And I did hear that my friend Linda Dirks made the trip out to Vermont, back to her home. So thank you all for lifting her up yesterday and over the weekend and praying for her. And let's continue to pray for Linda as she finishes up her cancer journey there in Vermont. She'll be undergoing chemotherapy there. Okay, Robert says, I got the 8 of Earth from my deck today. So I am abundant and I manifest abundance right here, right now. And so it is. And so it is on this 8th day. It's the 26th, which breaks down to an 8. And that is the number of abundance. And it's also the day of the full moon happening on an 8th day. So look at that. We're going to do a full moon ceremony. And I ask you all to write down what you wanted to release. Anybody that wants to do that, just write out what you want to let go of and what you want to manifest. What do you want to bring into you? And I'll be doing that later tonight. I'll probably do it right after the chanting. That way the moon will be up high. It'll be absolutely magical here in Sedona. And I can't wait to visit with all of you under the sky, under the moon and the stars. See, Megan Michael, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us on the morning show. It's so great to see you. See, I'm here in Sedona, Arizona, and enjoying the heck out of this time that I'm being here in this area. And I said to Ruth yesterday, as I was on the phone with her, I'm hearing that I'm going to be here more than just a few days. This is not an experience to just come in and leave. It's going to be a bit, I believe, that I'll be here in Sedona. Okay, so what else we got going on? I missed some comments. Sally says, yes, our gifts are only what we make of them. Dive in and strengthen your gifts. Absolutely. And she says, I have to believe that I only got to where I am by getting the training I needed to help me grow into my gifts. Even though I am a natural, training truly helped me believe in myself. It gave me the confidence. Yeah, absolutely. And we get that confidence the more we know our worth. When we know we're worthy, we know that we're enough, then we can experience all of those gifts coming to fruition. Okay, what else we got? Any prayers? Tammy Fisk. Continued prayers for Carrie and her family as she still fights for her life today. So she's still hanging in there. Tammy, we're definitely going to lift her up for a miracle in her life. Andrea, continuous prayers for all in need. Deirdre, prayers for everyone everywhere, for Gaia and for world peace. Yes, yes. Angie Taylor, please pray for my heartache and healing out of recent relationship where I really didn't honor myself at all. I am worthy. Yes, you are. Please feel into that worthiness, Angie. Prachetta, special prayers of gratitude for my dearest, beautiful fairy Teri Ma'am. Prayers of healing and good health for Navriti, Jasmine, and their families. Prayers of strength for my friends, family. Love to the entire Angelic River family. And love you. I love you, Prachetta. Thank you for that beautiful prayer. And we're lifting you and everyone over in India. We're lifting you all up. Diana Golden Eagle, I'm here in Sedona, darling. I arrived here last night, and yeah, you were so right. It is a magical place. It is so beautiful. Deirdre, I want to release past life fear, please. Yes, yes. Deirdre, I hope you can join me tonight for the fire. and celebrate the full moon. Prachetta, I want to release my fear of falling sick. I want to release my fear of doubt. Yes, yes. Angie says, really, I've learned it's about my fear of loss, rejection, and abandonment. No doubt. So prayers to assist in conquering fears. Joanne, prayers for India. Sally, asking for prayers for everyone here, prayers for India, Prachetta and Prachir, for their families, Navriti, and for the lonely and brokenhearted in the world. Thank you, Sally. That's a beautiful prayer. All right, so let's go into our hearts and just really connect in with this energy that's coming in from the full moon, from manifesting Monday, from just being here in this circle with everyone. Yes, Deirdre, I will make sure that you all know when I'm going live. I'll give you that heads up. I'll make sure I have internet so that I can stream it while the fire's going. Okay, so just hold that energy right now. Just envision the full moon. It's so powerful and so beautiful. Just see it there in your mind's eye. And whatever it is that you want to release, just think of that. Think of the release you want to do. And breathe in the energy from the full moon. Breathe in the manifesting energy. And make your decision at this time that you're going to let it go. It's no longer going to have an effect on your life. It's no longer going to be something that rules you. You're taking charge today. And that's what this day is all about. Taking charge, standing up for who you are, believing in yourself. So I feel that clearing happening. Many of you are deciding, if you're making a decision to let go, that's what it takes. Oh, it's already up for you, Angie, in Australia. That's right. You're quite a ways ahead of us in time. So it's the middle of the night for you there. So you can look at that full moon. So think of what it is that you need to be healed from, that you need to lose a belief about maybe. Are you stuck in the belief that you are ill? That there's something in you that needs to come out? Whatever that is, just bring it to the outside. Just envision that you can place your hand inside of your body and you can find that place, that energy that's not helping you. It's not working for your best and highest good. So just go into that place inside of you and pull that to the outside. And all of that stuff that's there, that's limits for you because you placed it in there, just bring it to the outside to be released. And as you hold it there, just say to it, I love you. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of me. For some of you, you've held on to this for a lifetime. So you can say, thank you for being a part of my life, my whole life. If it's something like fear of heights, many of us express that. If it's a sadness, if it's a belief that you're going to get ill, whatever it is that's limiting you, just pull it to the outside and just speak to it. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. It's the same words that we share with each other every day. It's that feeling of unconditional love. And as you love that energy into a positive energy, you will see it release. You will see it take wings and just fly away from you. And then decide, it's your choice. Do you want to allow that to keep festering up inside of you? Do you want to allow that to have a hold on your life? Or are you ready to give that up permanently on all levels, in all places and spaces, on all dimensions? Are you willing and ready to finally release it from you? And if you're ready to do that, and you see it take wings and fly away, and you don't want it to come back, just type in your yes. Just say your yes. You're not saying it to me. You're not even saying it to the other 19 people that are here. But just say yes. It's your commitment. It's your dedication to being worthy, to being the very best you possible. When you say your yes, you're saying it to yourself, you're saying it to your higher self, and you're saying it to God. So when you say your yes, really mean it. Really feel the power of that, of saying yes. And then just allow the miracles. And I see those yeses flowing in. There they are. You're willing to let go. You're willing to bring in health, joy, abundance. And this is how you do it. On this abundance day, just allow that manifesting. I see your yeses. Thank you, thank you. And all of you that put in the prayer request, just see whoever it is you're praying for, whoever you're lifting up, see them covered in white light. The white light that's coming directly from source, from the Creator, and allow the healing. Just keep releasing, keep letting it go. And absolutely, Alice, no more fear, no more anxiety, no more hurt, no more sadness. And you're saying your yes. I love that. I love seeing all of these yeses. I love that you're manifesting the very best you possible. And that's what this is all about. It's getting you to that very best place in your life. Just bring it in, and let's bring it in together by loving on each other now. Now that you've done the manifesting together, you've held yourself in high regard, seeing yourself as worthy, as enough, as powerful. Now let's share that with each other. We can share from our heart unconditionally. And on the count of 3, we say thank you. I love you. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so very much. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for listening as I share the excitement from the day that happened yesterday and going forward into today. And I hope that you'll all be able to join in some of the times that I'll be sharing from Sedona, some of the magic that's here, and especially the fire that I will light tonight and do a ceremony under the full moon. So let's get out of here. What do you say? I'm going to play our song to take us out. Thank you to all of those that came in during the prayer time. Lilac Earth, thank you for being here with us. And Alice, thank you. This is, I believe, your first time on the morning show. And so thank you and welcome. And we had Tender Green Heart. Thank you for joining in with us today, all of you that came in. And there's our Marietta. Enjoy Sedona. Oh, I absolutely am. Alice, you can join us in the Angelic River Family on Facebook. We come together every morning at this time for a morning cup of joy. And this is our theme song that I'm getting ready to play. Have a beautiful day, everyone.
So you're in a hurry? Well, you better calm down. We're all friends around you, just join the fun. 'Cause if you're in a hurry, you're missing the point. Should enjoy the fruits of life instead of chasing coins. Because it's a beautiful day. Isn't it so come on, let's play. Forget the rush, you're in and find a good spot. Sit down and join us as we sing a good song. Keep back, relax, and just follow along. Oh, we got plenty of time. Taking it easy won't cost you a dime. Throw another log onto the fire. Because it's a beautiful day. And come on, let's play.
All right, I'm going to try to share some of the pictures if you all want to stick around for a minute. Let's see if I can do this. I don't think you're seeing it. So that's the Grand Canyon. That's one shot of it. I'll be sharing these pictures on Facebook, but at least you can see some of the magic that's there. And I have quite a few. Yes, that is the Grand Canyon. So I'll leave you with that view and wishing all of you a very beautiful, beautiful day. Bye, everybody. I love you. Namaste, y'all.